Mostly it's into the temporary, what they call it permanent. It's a propaganda word. It's a permanent supportive housing. It's neither permanent nor supportive. It's often warehousing addicts where they die. I mean, we know that they die at very high levels in those little crummy, single resident occupancy rooms.
Yeah.
They bought a lot of motels that were, low income, cheap motels, converting them, but they don't really. All that money should have gone into a centralized addiction and psychiatric care system. CalPsych is what it should have been. And instead it's just basically incentivizing people to live on the streets and use hard drugs and die in overdose.
What's just so crazy. I mean, if you wanted to make it better, you would incentivize them and pay them based on the amount of people that are no longer homeless.
Right. But they don't do that.
But then the problem with that is, well, you're eventually going to fix it all, and then your business is going to go away.
Right. And that's all happening. I think it's all happening unconsciously. Like there's no secret room where they're rubbing their hands and being like, oh, we're going to make a lot of money this way. It's just, when you interview them, it's a very basic view. It's just these people are victims. They're victims of white supremacy and capitalism, and to victims, everything should be given and nothing required.
Well, I think that's a nice narrative, but I think once you start getting monthly paychecks from the homeless industrial complex, I think your incentive is to keep this party going.
Well, sure, but
that's your job.
But they think it's good. I mean, they go, this shows how good we're doing, that we got a bigger budget this year, and that's how they rationalize it. Yeah.
I mean, it's a sign of a very sick society. Hence the title of your book, San Francisco Sicko, which is a great title. I mean, it's a sick place, and it was one of my favorite cities. It was an amazing city. I filmed my Netflix special there in 2016. So in just the amount of time, in 10 years, it's completely fallen apart. When I was there in 2016, it was great. There was always a lot of homeless people there, but you have that in any liberal city. But it was never an epidemic. It was never like tents everywhere and shit on the streets. That wasn't the case. It was just, it was a liberal city, a progressive liberal city, but it was cool. There was a lot of outdoor music. It was fun. It was a great place to go to restaurants, and people walked around. It was a great city filled with intelligent, interesting, open-minded people. Man, I lived there when I was a little kid. I was there during the Vietnam War. From age 7 to 11, I lived in San Francisco.
It's a little bit better now. They've had a new mayor. Yeah, a little bit. I want to acknowledge, I can't lie about it. It's a little bit better. I agree. I interview a lot of people still about what's going on. It's still there.
Like, did you see what happened with the mayor?
With his security guard?
Yeah.
Got pulled down. Yeah.
First of all,
that's still going on, for sure.
He needs to learn some fucking jujitsu. The way he let that guy grab him, he didn't pummel, he didn't do anything. It looked like he had no understanding of what to do when that guy grabbed his body. Like, how is he a security guard? That's crazy. How can you be a security for the mayor if you literally don't know what to do in a clinch?
I thought he looked like he didn't really see the guy as a threat or something. Like maybe he thought he was just a crazy homeless guy or something.
Even if I didn't see a guy as a threat, if a guy grabs me like that, I'm not going to let him get that position on me.
And he cut it back. Apparently, cut his back of his head. And
he banged him on the ground. Yeah. He body slammed him onto the fucking concrete. And then
kind of a metaphor for the whole situation.
The mayor just walks away, and he walked away like it was nothing. Like he walked away. He didn't run.
Did you see though? Because I saw that video and I couldn't tell if the mayor actually saw what was happening.
100%.
He seemed like he was looking that way, and
he
was
here when they started physically struggling with each other, and then when they're struggling with each other, he walks off, and then the guy gets body slammed.
It was the weirdest video to watch. Yeah, because they both seem so nonchalant. They both seem as a metaphor for the city.
This is a different angle. The mayor actually is running off to get help.
Oh, he is. Okay.
Running off?
Yeah, let me refresh this real quick.
When was it? No, show me from the beginning.
So there's the mayor right there.
Okay.
He pushes this guy here in a second. The mayor sort of, as soon as he gets to the sidewalk, he takes off.
So why are they hanging out with this guy in the first place?
That looks like they're in Camden right there.
So the security guard started it, and he doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. Okay.